Damn.
Vincent Fingsbutts. That's who Caleb Plant's gonna fight. Some German.
He has 28 KOs out of 31 though, so he ain't feather fisted for sure.
Who? Vincent Fingsbutts?
Yeah.
For Gensblitz.
What's Crack Stream? Is that? Can you get it on Google?
Yeah.
Google Play Store.
Yeah. Well, not Google Play Store, but just go to Google and put in cracks, just in your browser, crackstreams.com.
Crackstream.com.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to jump off and try it, and then I'll come back.
Well, you use that. You use that to like watch, like that. That's something shit like that has like all the channels and shit. Crack.
Well,
Krallis gave some good jabs.
Crackstream.com.
Krallis gave some good jabs.
Crackstream.com.
Crack Streams.
Crackstream.
Streams with an S.
Streets. Crackstreets.com.
Streams.
Strings.
Streams. Streams. Like
yeah, that's what I said. Crack streams, like StreamYard. Yeah,
like that. But with S.
Streams.
Yeah.
Crackstreams.com. Right, I'm going to jump off and jump back on. So I'm going to check it out. Some on my phone.
Hey, didn't PBC had a network deal with ITV or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they've not done shit since then. I ain't seen anything since.
All I remember is the Eubank DeGale fight.
Yeah, that was not after that. They had Charlo. They had Jarrett Hurd and they had Charlo.
Rounds of action.
That was it. That was in May. No. When did Charlo fight Brandon Adams again? What month? Was it May?
David Braslow scores them out 160 to 100.
So they showed Jarrett Hurd in May. And then they showed Charlo in June.
117
that was it.
110. All three in favor of the winner by unanimous decision. And now, the interim WBA Super Featherweight World Champion, Chris Primetime Colbert.
Interim.
Yeah, well deserved.
So what that means? It's like, what is he gonna be allowed to fight? Maybe like for the regular title or something?
No idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Because interim, right? Because the WBF Gold, like Gold Edition, and then they've got the regular. The Gold Edition sounds like something that you'd get, like a limited edition game. You get a Gold Edition, you get a gold case. That's what it sounds like to me. She looks like an English school head teacher. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you using Crack Streams 2 out?
Huh?
Are you using Crack Streams 2?
Yeah.
Did you need a VPN or is it good?
HD.
I said, did you need a VPN to get on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have to use a VPN because my cable provider says the site is dangerous or something.
Yeah. I gotta use a VPN to check betting odds.
So I'm using a VPN right now. I'm in Russia.
Santa Cruz, I want you next? Well, he's talked about fighting Gervonta, but should that fight not fall through? Is that
Santa Cruz avoid him. He'll use the Mikey Garcia excuse. Nah, he moves too much. He's a runner.
You know I'm not ducking nobody and I ain't dodging nobody. I'm here to fight and I'm here to stay.
You like I don't know.
So
Like
New York.
I kind of like
so New York.
send it
say
back?
what?
Heidi, thank you very much. Well, that sounded like fun.
Say Colbert is so New York.
Oh yeah.
What were you saying?
No, like I like Heidi that Heidi broad because like some of these people who be asking these questions like after fights and shit like that, like I be hating them, like Jim Gray.
She did seem confused when she was doing that Danny Garcia and Spence thing.
Yeah, bro. Like the thing I don't like about like these other people like Jim Gray and or back in the day Jim Lampley and shit like they're very like they're very confrontational. You know what I'm saying? Like and their approach.
I didn't
And it's like
Merchant.
If they like you, they'll be on their knees, right? They'll ask you. They'll even ask you who you want to fight. They'll ask you the wrong questions.
They
When
don't.
they don't like you, that's when they come confrontational.
They either like you or they hate you. They have no.
yeah. No.
And when they like you, they lose common sense. Very biased on their knees.
in their knees.
Yeah,
Seriously.
because
Bad.
the way how they interview the guy, they make sure they give him they ask him the best questions so he can answer them easily. Then the other guys, they give him a hard time.
Sometimes they'll answer the question for them.
Yeah, they'll be the interpreter. Since that box is a mushmouth, can't even get his words right.
Yeah, bro. I can't.
They'll basically be the interpreter. Oh, you mean this? You mean that? Or is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I can't stand fucking like Jim Lampley and Jim Gray.
Is he still alive?
Those two, like I couldn't stand. I can't stand Jim Lampley now, bro. I can't
stand
that
old men,
bro.
No, old men annoy me, man. I can't stand them.
That fucking guy, bro. Like, I'm surprised nobody fucking snuffed that nigga, man.
They need to get a young face, man.
Fact. That's the truth.
They need to get a hip African American or something. Stop getting women. Get these freaking because women they always seem to be the only ones in diversity or whatever. Get you a young African American guy, hip or something.
Yeah.
Forget all these men from that were born 1947 or something. Forget about them. Forget about them.
That's why that's why I don't mind, because like you can understand why they would put a Heidi Andro, because I mean I'm not saying she's a timepiece, but I'd rather look at Heidi Andro than like, okay. Imagine you just went through a tough fight, a tough 12-round fight. You got a victory. Your testosterone level is at a high, but then you got to look at fucking Jim Gray asking these, being argumentative and shit with his fucking ugly ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather at that moment,
being condescending and passive aggressive as well.
Yes, very very condescending, very passive aggressive.
Typical from Mayonnaise Nation. Typical.
Yeah.
Over here, these guys are condescending and passive aggressive, but I always catch them and ask, "What do you mean? What do you mean? No, what are you trying to say? No, I know what you're trying to say." And then no, I know what you're trying to say. I'm the wrong guy you want to do that with.
Facts. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like,
and I love you, and I didn't mean to say that. And do I get on my knees now? What should I do? And
yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'd rather imagine and after a hard 12-round fight, after or maybe like after when your testosterone level is at a all-time high, like I'd rather look at a fucking female, you know what I'm saying, than a motherfucking Jim Gray being passive aggressive Larry Merchant's bitch ass, dude.
Jim Gray's freaking massive head.
Yeah, and his breath is probably kicking, and you have to see.
Yeah,
that.
Man.
Then he throws a dig at you.
Yeah.
Then he tries to throw like a smart dig at you.
Yeah.
While keeping while keeping a smirk, while keeping like an arrogant face.
Pussy ass nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I remember this dude. I remember fucking Larry Merchant. Larry Merchant. That shit always makes me laugh. I look back.
So Will Smith.
With that shit with Bernard Hopkins, he had his child on him, and then fucking Larry Merchant says, "Aren't you embarrassed? Like, what the fuck?
Embarrassed to be fighting to this level? Listen. If I didn't fight him, they were gonna strip me like they did Roy. But you don't want to hear that, aren't you?" He said, "Listen, he said, let me make my money like any hardworking American
in this country." You know what I'm saying? Like, could you imagine? You have all that going on in your head. You just went through a 12-round fight, and you have some fucking old white man talking about, "Aren't you embarrassed?" Then fuck you. I would have cursed his ass out. I'm like, yeah, fuck you, dog. Now I'm saying, you lucky I don't punch you in the fucking mouth, you old bastard. Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, man, these old bastards, man. Get these. To be honest, boxing needs to get rid of these old farts, man. They've got too many old farts. I've got nothing wrong with old, because people are old. They've got no knowledge, experience, but they've got too many of them, and that's why boxing seems like behind, very outdated and stuff with the ideas.
Yeah,
get younger life there, man.
Like, for example,
Makes
look
it more
at
hit.
UFC. Look at the UFC.
Yeah, UFC's
like,
has a recent type of feel.
Like, look, they had after a fight, you'll have Joe Rogan. Like, obviously he's not the youngest guy, but he's somebody that's hip to the game. Like,
he's hip, he's mainstream.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I don't understand, like, in shit.
Goosen in the mainstream. Who listens to Joe Goosen? Nobody.
Yeah, like, if
you
Joe
ask abroad, who's Joe Goosen? Who's that?
If Joe Goosen asked a question, had a podcast, like, ain't nobody gonna, well, let me not say that, because, you know, I would listen.
You probably do a podcast on cruise motorbikes and leather jackets and denim jackets. That's what his podcast would be about.
I ain't watching no podcast of Jim Gray. You know what I'm saying? Or Larry Merchant. Damn it. Those fucking guys piss me off, dog. Jim Gray pissed me off. I don't like that guy, man. It's like, you know what's the problem? What you see, one of the problems in boxing is, like, they constantly put these guys that motherfucker, like, dude, their energy is like, I don't like you, dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't like you, dog. You're very condescending. You're very passive aggressive. You don't ask good questions. You're very argumentative. You walk around like this, man, dude.
Even when he tried to grab the mic, he yanks it back.
Jim Gray, damn it.
Man, he needs to retire anyway. He's been doing this since 19 whatever.
Since like the 50s and shit. Fuck out of here, man. That's true, man.
Yeah, man.
Because you know what's the problem? You have all these former fighters, all these fighters out here. If anything, I'd rather talk to a fellow fighter, if anything. Like, why don't, where's Kevin Kelly? Kevin Kelly, like, I remember, like, Kevin Kelly used to call fights. How come? Where is he? Why can't he be around? Where is Kevin Kelly? You have all these former fighters, you know. But
I heard Cunningham was going to commentate or something. Where's Cunningham? Because I heard he was going to be commentating or something.
He was commentating the FS1 card.
All right.
That's one thing I like about PBC. I like the fact that how they they would bring on, like, the current fighters to do the commentating. Like, I like that shit. Right. I like that a lot, actually. I respect them doing that shit. But no, they'll bring on the current fighters commentating on fights. Like, I remember they had Charlo commentating on a fight. They would have one time Dominic Brazil. Dominic Brazil's not bad at that shit either.
That I think that should be his role instead of giving people his hands or people giving him their hands.
He's actually a really good commentator.
Yeah, he is good.
Yeah.
He is a good commentator.
He's got the face of corporatism. When I see Brazil, I think of corporate.
Yeah,
and the voice too. He has the voice.
Yeah.
he's a very good voice. Yeah.
He has the voice for that shit. Like that's good for. I like that PBC be doing that shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that should be his venture because boxing is not his thing anyway.
Yeah.
Like for example, when Ortiz before on the first Ortiz and Wilder fight, Wilder was calling the fight. That's good promotion. That's a good way to promote. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Salute to J-Rock, man.
If it was AJ commentating, he'd get the other commentators confused on what he's saying.
Yeah. He'll try to be all philosophical and shit, man. Get the fuck out of here, dog.
Yes. If the belt,
If 1 and 1 is 1,
belt
what is 2?
Excellent thing at this time. Must use all brain activity to make this process. What's good, fellas?
What's good, man?
Hold on, Stormy. You're going live
Chilling,
after
man.
the fight, right?
What's that?
You're gonna go live. You're doing your post fight, right?
Yeah, I'll do the post fight.
Man, I wanted to go on last night, but I fell asleep right after my live stream, man. I just
Yeah, it happens like that, bro.
Oh, did you guys watch the Showbox fight last night?
I heard about. I just read up on it on Boxing Scene.
Yeah, I just saw some of the highlight. I just saw one dude like caught somebody with a mean body shot. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it was Ergashev. He's been doing. He's actually been cool. Ergashev, I think he's somewhere in Asia Minor anyway.
Yeah, the Eastern Steppies.
Yeah, I like him. He beat Mikhail Fox.
Yeah. Let me see if they got the show. If they featured it. Oh yeah, they have it.
Has Mikhail Fox even fought on 140? He's at 147 because he's ranked on the IBF. But has he actually been? Who's he actually fought now at 147? I haven't seen him fight.
I haven't seen Jason Rosario fight, but just looking at his face, like he's coming to fight. He doesn't look timid. He doesn't look scared.
He's got that face where he has that face where he stores that razor blade in his mouth and takes out in a nightclub.
Yeah. He looks like an assassin, dog. He looks like one of those like you don't want to see. Like he looks like a fucking gang leader or some shit, dog. He was.
You got a problem? You had a problem?
My face.
You got a problem. Oh shit, that was funny. You got a problem? That's how the Dominicans be speaking too, man. That's funny, dog.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's hilarious, dog. You got a problem?
Is that that guy from who's that rapper guy now? He's there with J-Rock. What's his name now?
Gilly the Kid?
Yeah, Gilly the Kid. What group was he from again? I forgot. He was in a group, wasn't he?
I'll be honest, I never listened to his music. I know obviously he's from Philly, but
Yeah.
I never listened to his music. Never.
Was he in State Property? State Property.
Nah, he wasn't in State Property. Nah.
Yeah. In Philly.
Julian Williams, he's coming to fight too, man. It's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah.
No, that's what was funny. You said you got a problem. Oh man, that's funny, dog. You got a problem. Yeah. He holds.
Then it taunts the guy.
He like how you say Yeah, he keep the he looked like he got to keep the razor blade under his mouth, dog.
Hold on,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on mute a little bit so I can on my side.
You got a stone face.
Hey, you guys, I'm gonna go on mute for a little bit so I can get the sound on my side.
All right, no doubt, bro.
I bet.
Yeah, man. Hey, Jimmy Lennon Jr., man, he works all over the place. He be the MC for ESPN, he's the MC of ESPN, Showtime, and now Fox, bro. That dude's he's
Oh, I didn't even notice he does ESPN as well. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, bro. He be MCing for Showtime. He be doing MCing for ESPN. Like, he's winning out here, bro, with that shit.
Yeah. Hey, your boy Steve Rose fought today.
Who?
Steve Rose, the baker, the Canadian baker that Gigi
It's not my boy.
Gigi knocked up.
When did he fight? When did he fight?
Apparently fought today on the UFC Live or something.
On UFC Live.
Yeah, UFC show, like it was before like they showed the actual UFC fights. They show boxing as well now over there.
Really?
Yeah. I was like confused myself when I read the article.
I just hope he just puts on a beautiful display, man. I think he will, though. You know what I'm saying?
Overbrook High School. Oh, he went same high school as Wilt Chamberlain and Will Smith.
Yeah, man, he beat the brakes out of Jarrett Hurd, man. Man, dude.
Yeah, he did.
I remember watching the fight, though. I'm just watching it. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, and J-Rock, he made an interesting comment. He said something along the lines like, you know, he was just in a groove. He felt like he would have been 50-50 against anybody in history. Like, he was just in a groove, man. Like, it was crazy. Like, like that performance was just. I was just like, wow, bro. That shit was beautiful boxing.
Man, especially when you're watching it in real time.
Yeah, man. Maybe you give Jarrett Hurd 3 rounds, but
I was thinking, I think Hurd's got this. And then we just see it in real time. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, man. The way he was bullying him, the way he was pushing him back. You know,
and that's what he usually does. That's what's crazy. That's what Hurd does.
Yeah, the inside work.
He's reciting the Lamars.
He's being up in all 3 phases: inside, mid range, long range, lateral. All right, let's go.
Okay, Rosario's going for the attack.
Yeah. The head movement.
Yeah, you can tell Rosario's the bigger guy, longer guy.
Yeah, he is longer, yeah. Oh, good counter.
How many seconds are you in?
I'm at 220 right now.
Okay, so I'm a few seconds behind.
Okay, good jab.
Yeah. He went for a left hook.
He's looking sharp.
Yeah, he's jabbing it. He's jabbing
right hand.
Left jab.
Notice how these guys both got their hands up.
Yes, sir.
That?
Yeah.
Already being contested at a higher level. You understand?
Wait, I'm sorry, Stormy. Repeat that last phrase.
This fight is already being competed at a high level.
Yes.
That alone.
Okay, yeah, nice block from J Rock.
Yeah, that
Again,
jab,
another
that
nice
jab
one.
is looking beautiful. Good head movement.
Rosario can't get them hooks. Them hooks ain't touching his J Rock's face.
The feint come over with the left.
Yeah, oh, that's nice feint. Yeah. Okay, bro. Okay.
Good job.
Nice.
Good job. Good right hand. Good defense.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, the right hand. Duck.
Yeah, he's focused. Good feint. See what he's doing. See how he reacts. Man, he's a good ass fighter, man. Jesus Christ.
The clinching.
Jab, good jab. Man, beautiful round by J Rock, first round.
Yeah.
Countering, right hand, defense, head movement. Beautiful boxing. Beautiful boxing.
Manny Garcia. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Looking forward to that. I heard you conversing with Lennox Lewis earlier about Philly cheesesteaks. Unfortunately, you haven't been able to eat any of those this week, huh? Yeah, we're dreaming about a few. So I'll get a few when I'm done the fight. In terms of 2020, after this fight, should you get through it, what looks ahead for you? You know, we got to get past Red Cash first. I know he's hungry and he's ready. But we want the big names. Manny Pacquiao or Elvis. Prince, have you heard anything?
Both of them.
I love J Rock's upper body movement, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks very sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very active.
Just about missed that left hook.
Oh, good counter. Nah, man, you funny dog, Alex. When he says you when he says you know.
You got a problem?
You got a problem? Oh man, that's fucking hilarious, bro. Whew, good shit. Good upper body movement.
Hey guys, is J Rock cut over the left eye?
Oh, he is.
I can't tell. Yeah, he is, yeah.
He is. Oh wow.
Yeah, that was from a punch too. There was a right hand by Rosario that did it.
This is gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good.
He needs to stop wiping at it though.
Yeah. He's gonna open it
Right.
some more. Oh, good shot.
Yeah, nice left.
I told you these homecomings, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rosario's like ain't doing too badly.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nah, you good. Oh,
oh.
Yeah, that's what I feel.
Rosario ain't here to play. Yeah, here to play.
I don't think it's serious though. A good cut man should be able to, neutralize that.
Yeah.
If he keeps wiping at it, it'll be serious.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
told you these homecomings can never.
I guess he'll be fighting with one eye.
Did I say that or did I say that, brothers? If you guys been listening to me.
The hometown fights, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, about
The
the
hometown fights.
Yeah. It never plays out like you want it to play out. There's always something. I gave that round to Rosario, fellas.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And I could see that his right eye has a bruise underneath it too.
Yeah, I noticed. I actually noticed like when he was walking in, it felt a little lumpy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he got those like baggy eyes.
Yeah.
And I was wondering just before the first bell, I was like, I hope that don't. When they came to the center of the ring for fighters instructions, like I hope that doesn't affect him in the fight. That he's got these baggy eyes.
Knows I was swinging. Keep your hands up.
Fellas, this is going to be a rough night for J-Rock. I could see it.
Yeah. I thought to myself, like, since you got this calm thing, yeah, it's going to be a long night.
Oh yeah,
but it's not the cut. I'm looking at Rosario. He has strength at mid range. That's gonna make it difficult for J-Rock. J-Rock is gonna have to work in and out, but he's got to be careful because the guy is very strong at mid range.
Right.
At the distance, he's not. You don't have to worry. But it's coming in.
Nice.
Sorry, my bad.
Eventually, J-Rock is going to have to get some body work in to kind of take away some of that strength. And that's where it's going to be.
Clinch with him. Okay.
Yeah, I could tell this is gonna be a good fight from as soon as he walked into the ring. Like, yeah, he's coming to fight.
You got a problem?
Oh man, that was funny, dog. Yeah, man. Scar tissues, man. Oh, good counter.
Wow. This is going to be very interesting.
Good uppercut. I thought that was a J-Rock round though. 2-1 J-Rock. Let me get my fight score. Get my app.
Nice uppercut. My goodness. It's on the eyelid too, so he got to stop wiping at that, bro. He's got to stop. He's got to try his best not to wipe and pull at that, because that's just going to tear that skin more and more. But he's got to get some body work in on this guy now. Maybe he start shooting the jab to his chest, jab him in the chest.
Yeah. Yeah, his guard is pretty. He has a pretty good guard, though. I mean, it looked like that chest is going to be kind of hard to even get to.
Or you put it in the pit of his stomach. Feint it like you go into the chest and drop it down to the pit of his stomach, like he just did. Because you got to open him up, but you want to get to the body.
Oh, come on. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
You got to get that body work in. That was a good series of punches right there, but you got to bring something to the body, because this kid is strong. You got to start sapping some of his strength.
Good uppercut.
See, the coach just said what I said. Did you hear him?
I didn't even hear him.
The coach said exactly what I said.
Oh!
See, you guys gonna learn, man. Stormy don't be bullshitting, man.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
damn. I know.
We got a minute to go in the round on my end. Where are you guys at?
I'm at 45 seconds.
This is an even round. If they both giving as good as they get.
Yeah. Good shot.
Fucking Rosario's poker faced as hell too, ain't
he? Yeah. He's cold. He's cold-blooded. I swear, I always talk about the 154 division as far as it being my favorite division in boxing, and it just goes to show you, like, it's so talent rich. It's so, like, it's a lot of motherfuckers in this division, man. So much guys in this division. I love this division.
How long have you been waiting, Laws?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah. Were you waiting there for a while?
Yeah, not for long, bro. Only a couple of minutes.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Were
you able to get the chat stream going?
I just watched the Chris Goldberg fight.
Okay.
That was a good fight, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then I just seen where J-Rock come in, and then I just came back on to you lot.
Yeah.
Another jab by Williams. It's an interesting fight. Larry Hazard is our unofficial score, and he's scoring.
Laws, you quiet. You okay, bro?
Larry, how do you have it scored so
Yeah, I'm all good, B man. You, bro.
I'm enjoying this good action. I told you it was gonna be good.
Yeah. I just watched the Chris Colbert fight before. That was a good fight.
That's a tough little hombre right there, Chris Colbert.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He dyed his hair purple.
Oh, good. He rocked him. Oh, he's hurt. Oh,
Call the fight.
LOL.
oh man, dude.
I haven't got the fight on now because I'm back
Oh,
on my
he's
phone.
tired, bro.
I'll listen to you, bros.
Oh wow. Oh, oh,
Stop that. He lost. Damn.
they stopped it. Oh my
It's J-Rock.
God.
J-Rock lost. They stopped it. He was out of it. That was a good stoppage because there was too much time in the round.
Oh wow, bro.
It was a minute 30. There was too much time in that round. That was a good stoppage.
Dude, what did I tell you? What did I tell you?
That was a good stoppage.
What did I tell you?
Yeah, you said it was a good one. I mean, Stephen Edwards was saying what you what you said. He told him to keep his guard up and don't get hit with nothing stupid.
But I told you about these hometown things, man.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
Yeah.
you gotta come in here, you gotta be sharp, you gotta be focused. And I kept saying that this guy was strong at mid-range. He had to work his way in there, get some shots, and get out. But it's gonna be tough. I said that. Oh my!
Wow, bro.
And let me tell you something. This has nothing to do with J-Rock not being up to snuff. This guy is better than people think he is. This Rosario, he's better than people think he is.
Oh wow, man. Gave him every opportunity to stand back up again because that's a slip. That's not a knockdown. Get back up, but eventually you need to re-engage.
Yeah, but we've seen this in J-Rock before, where he's been stunned by a.
Oh my God, man!
And it was difficult for him to, get back in it.
And you see there was oh, what an uppercut!
Can I tell you guys something about just before he went to the canvas?
Yeah, go ahead.
He couldn't tie the guy up because of how strong the guy was at mid-range. Remember me saying that?
Yeah.
So it was like he would have probably been better off when he got shook to take a knee. But that would look like he's conceding. But because if you try to go in and clinch and grab with this guy because he's so strong at mid-range, that's where he can hurt you the most. And that's exactly what happened, man.
That's telling as well. When you're not prepared,
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
you don't know who he is. You don't know what he is.
Shocker.
But this guy's been training for 16, 15 weeks for this fight. Yeah, he went to Miami. It's hard to get it, and it's even harder to keep it. Right? We talked about it earlier. By the way,
Wow.
Yeah, I just missed the fight. What happened?
J-Rock.
Oh.
That shot, that uppercut, and Julian Williams is all but out. There is a new world champion, and it's Jason Rosario.
Oh shit! No way!
He got knocked out.
Wow.
By force.
Yeah. Hey, Stormy.
Oh man. Boxing, boy. Oh my God, yo.
There was too much time in the round, man. It was like a minute 30.
Yeah.
Stormy, just as you said.
Wow.
These guys lose their titles just like that.
But it goes to show you. See, this is what I'm saying about the 150.
He should have been active, Morot. He should have been active, like you guys said before. That these guys stay inactive for too long.
But
like it was May, right? He fought Hurd. No, yeah, it was in May he fought Hurd, and then he didn't fight since then.
But that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying about this division, man. It's like it's so talent rich. You know what I'm saying? It's so talent rich, man. It's
There's
so
no time to slack off.
Yeah, really.
It really is, bro.
Where did J-Rock go from here?
Did you have a feeling that? Hey, did you have a feeling that something like that was going to happen?
Bro, I told you from the beginning, bro. As soon as as soon as he was walking into ring, I'm like, yo, this is gonna be a good fight. This is gonna be very competitive.
For in the second round, I felt like this is gonna be a long night for J-Rock. It will be a long night. And then I seen the third round, and then after the fourth, I was out, so I went downstairs.
Wow, bro.
The punches weren't hurting him.
No. Rosario was hitting him with some big shots, man.
I'm saying J-Rock could hurt Rosario.
Whew. Man, dog. I don't know. Boxing, man. I'm telling you, man.
What's J-Rock from here? Does he rematch this guy?
And it's that uppercut, man. The uppercut again, man. He fucked up. He got fucked up by the uppercut against Charlo, and then he get fucked up with the uppercut against this guy, man. Whew. Damn, man. I was really pulling for J-Rock too, man. I knew this was gonna be because like I said, I didn't watch Rosario fight like leading up. I didn't watch the fights. I didn't watch him fight and shit like that. But like, I'm just seeing him walk. I'm just seeing his demeanor walk into the ring. I'm like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Because some fighters, bro, like you be looking at them like when they coming into the ring and just their demeanor and shit, it's like, I don't know. But this dude, man, whew. Shit. Dude, is there a rematch? I wonder if there's a rematch clause.
Probably, since it was a voluntary.
Yeah, probably. You never take chances these days.
I mean, but no chances. When you a unified champion, like you gotta fight good competition.
Right.
You can't be a unified champion and you can't be a unified champion and fighting bottom of the barrel guys. Now you gotta fight good fighters. That's just a sport.
Right.
Man, dog.
Well, I think like people said J-Rock should have been after that Hurd fight, he should have been active.
Damn, son. Yeah, his eyes is puffy, man. He got that scar tissue, bro. I mean, like you see, yeah, man. Even in the Hurd fight, you know, like his eyes like a little puffed up and stuff. Man, son.
Tom, in his hometown.
Wow, son.
Change your face. He needs to stash that IBO belt in the bin.
Yeah, man, that IBO belt need to get the fuck out of here, bro. Jesus Christ. Man.
The boy is crying. Look at him, man. He crying like a baby, boy. Look at him.
Hey, shit. Man, son. Because especially like with these personalities in the sport, you know what I mean? J-Rock is somebody that like
Santa Maria. He's probably saying that.
Because they got titles, man. You got to look at it for the sport is so deep, man. You guys hear me talk about it all the time. It's deep.
Yeah, man.
Cliff Dweller situation. You gotta have that depth to you here.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jason, I see the emotion on your face. I saw the tears flow when you were handed those belts. Describe to me what this moment is like for you right now.
Shit. No, because that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, especially with these characters in boxing, the way they conduct themselves, you know, it's like guys like J-Rock is people, guys like that I really root for. And it's like, you know, he has his first defense of his title and he gets stopped, man. This shit is this boxing shit, man.
Se no tenemos promesa.
You know?
You did say that you were going to win it. You, in fact, called this your house. You went away for 16 weeks. You left your family. You did what you called training camp, kind of, for the first time. Do you wish...
He's thanking Santa Maria for his victory.
I wonder, where is he based out of? Like, where do we train at in the country?
They say he trained in Miami.
Miami?
Yeah, I thought so. Started Miami or somewhere on the East Coast.
Yeah, man, that dude, that's a cold-blooded motherfucker, man. Look at his face, man. Like, that's a cold-blooded dude, bro. He got that. I can see that razor blade underneath his tongue, man.
Yeah, like Birdie from above the rim.
I'll go out on a limb and say this now. He won't laugh either.
Someone's gonna snatch the belts, isn't it?
Yeah. I've seen him fight now.
I've got it now. And the next guy snatches it.
Yeah, he won't laugh either.
Snatching game.
Yeah.
What? We from looks of it, we're getting a rematch.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dog.
I know a lot of great mutual respect. J-Rock, I saw your face when they called this fight. I saw your lips say, wow. Were you surprised by the Jason
Damn, son.
that came in here tonight?
I was surprised. I kept telling everybody he was a real fighter. But you know, it's a couple, I gotta accept it.
That cut, how much was that a factor for you?
It broke my vision a little bit, but that was the reason why. He was the better fighter than I am.
Is there anything you could have done differently in this fight?
I'm gonna go over and watch the tape and review the tape. I'll be able to tell you better.
Didn't Charlo stop Williams in the 5th round as well?
Yeah, with an uppercut. Yeah, Brooklyn with an uppercut.
Damn, son.
If he beats him again. No, I've got a feeling that Williams will get it back.
I wonder. There's a rematch right after this. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe they'll go, or maybe Charlo be like, nah, I want that fight right now. You know what I'm saying?
Give me that belt right now.
yeah, man. Cause he got seriously hurt right in the beginning of the round, man. So right in the beginning of the round, he got seriously hurt, dog. So it's like, you know, it wasn't, you know, he was done like right at the beginning of the round. He got hit that shot, man. God,
it wasn't an uppercut. It was the left hook.
Yeah.
Because they traded and Rosario got a left hook that buzzed him. And that's what happened. That's why he got knocked out. Throughout the fight, they kept trying to trade, but you could tell that J-Rock couldn't hurt Rosario. Or if he did, he wasn't really moving them.
I wasn't really like, I wasn't, I didn't say this, but in my mind, I was like, man, dude, because he's getting hit from the long and mid range. Like, man, like close that distance, try to make this, you know, inside fight a little more. You know what I'm saying?
If I was Rosario's corner, I mean, I would have told hopefully they told him that to push on the gas.
Rosario heard.
All right.
It's a good fight.
Hey,
That's
go
what this is what I'm saying. Like I said, I'm saying this. I said this before. I'm gonna say it again. As far as this division goes, man, like this is a talent. This is a very deep division. It's like everybody, honestly, like this is the type of division where like really anybody can beat everybody type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Man.
Yeah.
You know, it's all good, man. You know, I respect, you know, watching the fight, you know, you respect the effort of J-Rock. You know, he went out on the shield, you know what I'm saying? We're not talking about critters like fucking Cesar Chavez and shit, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
You know, he went out on the shield, you know, he came to fight, he was sharp, you know, it just wasn't his night, you know what I mean? It's all good. I'm gonna still support him though. I still watch his fights. I still look forward to watching him fight after this. You know what I mean? It's boxing, baby.
XFL. Oh yeah, this year XFL is gonna get.
Oh yeah, this XFL. That's crazy. When did XFL come out? I remember that shit came out like in 2000?
2001. No, 2000 or 2001. I think.
It was something along those lines.
Yeah.
Damn, yo.
He's gonna add more teams later on.
I mean, they need to get past the season first.
February 8th. Okay, this should be interesting.
I mean, I'm not gonna watch it. I don't really care for football that much.
Yeah.
Damn, son. Whew. This is a good fight too, man.
Yeah.
And see those type of cuts, man. And that's gonna affect him for the rest of his career. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime, especially that a cut right in the eyelid like that, bro. That's a like think about your eyelid, bro. That's a very thin skin, man. Very thin skin, bro. Like that shit's gonna always open up in his fights. You know what I'm saying? That's just always going to open up in fights. That's always something that he's going to have to battle through. It's kind of like think about what's that dude at 168, man? Damn, what's
Badou Jack?
Not Badou Jack at 168.
He's at 170, isn't it?
He fought Badou Jack too. Damn, that Benavidez last fight.
Durrell?
Yeah. Durrell and shit. Like you see him, his last it seemed like his last 3-4 fights. You know what I mean? Though that cut open up like early in the fight and shit.
Oh yeah. Anthony Durrell,
yeah. I said.
Yeah, he fought Benavidez.
Yeah.
Man, this dude was like a 17-1. Rosario.
Yeah.
So guys, I'm back. I took a call from Kurt Anderson. Kurt Sugar called me.
yeah.
Because of
What's he
the
saying?
upset, you know. No, he's just, you know, he's talking about, man, you can never count these dudes out, you know. And guy looks real strong. That's what he said. Like I was saying. Now, do you guys remember? I think we were like midway through that first round, and I was saying I'm feeling funny about that because I see how strong the guy is.
Yeah.
It's like, man, you know, it's like everything that I was concerned with came to play in this fight in its own way. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. Everything I had said. And it's amazing because I still had J-Rock favored to win, but what I did not know was how strong Mr. Rosario was.
Rosario.
And I kept talking about how strong he was at mid-range. See?
Yeah.
Because what the consensus is this. If you're a fighter, mid-range is your real operating point. If you're a good boxer, you can box from distance. But, you know, most fighters fight from mid-range. But if the guy is so strong, it's going to make you have to adjust. But if you need to get that, like what J-Rock needed to do was to be able to get close enough to get body shots in. But the cut on his eye threw a wrench in everything because he was more concerned with the cut because he kept dabbing at it, and he couldn't work. He couldn't focus. You lose focus, you lose your title. Everything just kind of went basically like that. And you could see the disappointment in J-Rock's trainer. You could see it. So I'm on ESPN now, guys. Are you gonna watch that one?
No. The top rank card.
Yeah.
Where our jokes, our fights are jokes.
Verdejo's fight just came to an end, and now we still got Elita Alvarez coming up against this guy Seals.
That is a really, really bad fight, I think. That is really poor matchmaking.
Hey, Tyrone, you thought this was a bad fight.
Yeah, I didn't think this was a good fight either.
Hey, so, you know, it happens in sport, bro.
Wasn't Jesse Fart supposed to fight, what's his name now?
Jesse
Fart. When just Fart's supposed to fight a leader.
No, did it? Jesse Hart fought last week.
No. Wasn't he at one point scheduled to fight a leader? And then they changed it to him fighting the white guy. Shit, I forgot his name now. Sims.
Joe Smith.
Can you hear me?
Joe Smith, Alex.
Joe Smith.
Yeah, Laws, you see that?
Yeah, Alida would kill me. I think Alida would knock out Jesse Fart.
Laws, you saw the fight?
No, I only saw the Colbert fight. Can you hear me though?
J-Rock lost.
Yeah, I just seen that.
Yeah.
Well, I just heard you brother say that. I just what I say before. I just listening back to my live stream when I said about Ricky Hatton beating Corrales. It wasn't Corrales. It was Luis Castillo who Ricky Hatton beat.
Yeah, Jose Luis Castillo.
Yeah, Ricky Hatton beat him. So my bad for saying that it was Corrales. It wasn't Corrales. Yeah, so J-Rock got beat then, did he?
Yeah, he got knocked out.
Now stop, man.
Wow.
Damn, son.
Wow.
Oh,
He got beat down, Laws. He got beat down, Laws D. He got beat down.
Wow.
But also,
Okay.
I was just telling Brooklyn and Alex this guy, I'm telling you, won't last either. Because I've seen him fight.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean, Tyrone. I said before to B-Man and Brooklyn, I thought J-Rock was gonna be a whitewash for J-Rock. I thought that was gonna be an easy fight.
Maybe Castillo beats them all. Who knows?
Who?
Well, that answers the question what I asked B-Man before about J-Rock fighting.
How would J-Rock do in a rematch?
Shoot, I don't know, man. He's not big enough.
Wow.
Yeah.
Stronger than him.
I asked B-Man before.
Damn, bro.
No bad.
Hey, Stormy, man, you can make money out here, man. You need to start betting on these fights, dog. I'm seriously, man.
Yeah, for real.
For real, bro. Because see, the thing
That's
about you,
that's the reason. Go ahead. Say what you're
no,
gonna say.
because the thing about you, because like, okay, me, Alex, Tyrone, Laws, we watch boxing, but you have a different eye. You know what I mean? Like the eye you have for boxing is like, to me, honestly, is like none other.
Basically, you have the eye of the storm.
He's a fucking clown, Alex. No, I'll answer that for you. I'll answer that for you, Brooklyn. That's because that is what you call an OG. An OG, he knows his boxing. He's been around. I'm a bit younger than B-Man, but B-Man's an OG. He knows old fact. Well, plain and simple, OG. It's OG. That's all it is. OG.
No, like what's
There's
crazy?
nothing that.
Because like you made the assessment.
Domi's an OG, man.
You made the one thing. You made the assessment about when we was talking about the Charlo and Harrison fight, and you made that assessment. And I ain't hear nobody else say this. Like, well, and you was picking Charlo because, like, essentially his like the stuff that Harrison was speaking, it doesn't match up to his fight style essentially. And I was thinking about that shit. I swear to God, like I was because I had a long drive going to the fight. But when you made it, like, I was thinking about that statement throughout the whole trip. I was thinking about that statement throughout, like when you made that statement, that shit stuck in my head, And I'm like, and it's like, and for me, I couldn't say no shit like that because I just don't have the eye that you have. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro.
Salute E. Woodson.
Well, that's the thing about me putting money on fights. That's why I would not, because of what I know from the sport. There's no sure thing in boxing. There's no sure thing. That's just like even we know what Deontay Wilder does in the fight, and that he is getting ready to fight Tyson Fury in a rematch. I could not put money on it with certainty because of the intangibles. What if Deontay got a bad cut in the first round over his eye? That was something unforeseen. Now it's bleeding so bad he can't see. Fury catches him with something. He gets hurt. He gets shook. Fury puts him down. He's out. We never saw that fucking thing coming. It could happen. That's why I would not gamble on boxing, because you just don't freaking know. But I enjoy the sport. I can do breakdowns. I could, make an assessment of the character of the fighters and stuff. But the intangibles, if they come into play, you could lose everything.
Yeah.
You see? And the intangibles came into play in tonight's fight between J-Rock and Rosario. We didn't see him getting that cut over his eye.
Nah.
That happened very early in the fight, and he couldn't stop himself from wiping at it. It took his focus off of things. Next thing you know, this guy's coming on. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And another thing that's about Rosario, man, he's cold blooded, man. Like he has no facial expression, So it's like he sees it's like usually like guys see the cut. And like maybe like okay, they acknowledge the cut, but the way Rosario was acting, he made it seem like shit, like nothing happened. Like I don't know, it's weird, bro. His facial expression just like I said, bro. As soon as I saw him walking in, I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a good fight. You know what I mean? This is gonna be a good fight. Damn, son. Wow. Whew. It's crazy, man. I'm still surprised, man. I'm not gonna front, man. Like, I wasn't expecting this, but I mean, maybe. See, I guess, like for me, I should have like done my homework because honestly, this is my first time watching Rosario fight. I didn't watch nothing leading up. You know what I mean? I'm just thinking it's just like I'm thinking, okay, it's gonna be tough fight, but J Rock should get by this. But man, bro.
Hey, Tyrone.
Yeah.
Did Charlie Edwards fight tonight?
Did he? Oh,
Oh man, yeah, you was going in
Tyrone, you killed me tonight, bro.
Yeah, man.
I tell you what, Tyrone, you was funny as fuck tonight when you was going in on Charlie Edwards.
it's not nothing against him personally. It's just the guy just is not a.
No, it was just great though listening to you go on. I love it, Tyrone. You don't speak much, but when you do, when you go in on fighters who are feather fisted or fighters who don't fight enough, I fucking love listening to you. I just listened to you back before. I just put my son to bed. I was listening to it after. I was fucking howling with laughter, man. I couldn't stop laughing. He was killing me. With it. He fucking got leaf blowers on his hands.
And you know what thing is funny is like I'm looking at his resume, like his record and shit. Okay, they say he got 6 KOs, but all of them are TKOs.
All of those guys were paid for labor. It's not real.
So my question, that's what I'm saying. So my question is, was it just UK home cooking?
I don't call it TKO. I call it TPO.
Oh wow.
They pay.
Charlie Edwards has got a McDonald's but Brooklyn. It's fucking full of clowns, man. Ronald McDonald's in there somewhere. There's no way he's got 6 TKOs or 6 KOs. No way.
No, all of it. Like, it's KOs, yeah, but I'm looking at his shit right now. They're all TKOs. You know what I'm saying?
TKO'd. They paid.
Yeah,
wow, bro.
You better believe it, bro. So where does J Rock go from here then?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I wouldn't take a rematch against. Maybe I.
No, I do. I mean, I would do a rematch. I'd run it back. I'd run it back.
Yeah, I might as well roll the dice. Worst thing.
I'd run it back. I'd definitely run it back, bro. No question about it. I mean,
you had J Rock to win this because I did.
We all did. I think
everybody did. Nobody. I mean, like I said, I never seen. I have. This is my first time watching him fight. This is my first time watching Rosario fight. First time.
I've seen him fight. I saw him fight versus No Problem. Then I saw him fight Deloach and Jamonte Clark. So I've only seen him fight, now 4 times.
But also, too, something to keep in mind, bro, he's 24.
Yeah, apparently.
Wow.
So I know you said, oh, I've seen him fight, maybe he won't last, but also, too, you got to factor in, bro, he's 24. You know what I'm saying? Like, as he reaches, in theory, has he reached his full potential? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got these things you have to think about. He's young, bro. 24?
No, 24. No.
It's not his
26, 27.
It's not his age for me, right? It's his style. Like, okay, in there, he was doing some good things defensively and offensively, but you notice how the moment he started to trade, he was really winging. That's how he got caught off of exactly how he got hurt by Gallimore. And that's going to happen again.
Tyrone. Brooklyn just said, though, at the age of 24, fucking hell, he's a kid, isn't he?
He's young, bro.
Yeah. He's
Shit,
a young kid, man.
Chris Colbert is 23.
Nah, but Colbert's
Yeah.
skills and this bananas guy's skills is
No, but bro, you just saw what we just saw, bro. He like. I mean, I know, like, I understand what you're saying, but like, you gotta factor in, bro. Like, dog, we just saw an excellent performance, bro. Like, we saw somebody who was very sharp, very focused, punching power in both hands.
As well.
He was hitting them with counters, beautiful uppercut. You know what I'm saying? Like, he looked very sharp. He has some good speed to him, bro. I mean, maybe you underestimating the guy, man.
I don't.
That's what I'm saying. Brooklyn.
But think about it. Like during the fight, J Rock couldn't move him, and when he realized that he couldn't hurt him, he just let his hands go. Really, you know what I mean? I don't think this was like some technical spectacle.
No, we're not saying that. I mean, well, was it a technical spectacle? I mean, shit, he technically fucking stopped him. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
I mean, because I think that whole like technical word is sometimes it's like overused. You know what I'm saying? Like technical. Like, man, listen, it's about getting the job done, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like think about it. Like, okay, in theory, who was more technical? Winky. I was about to say Winky, right? Who was more technical? Vernon Forrest or Ricardo Mayorga? In theory. In theory, motherfucking Vernon Forrest is more technical, but shit, he got beat twice by Vernon, by dude. You know what I'm saying? He got beat both times by Mayorga. Second fight was close, but second fight was closer, but
second fight was close. Yeah, I think if I was J Rock, I'd take the rematch. This guy, he can outbox him, but he just needs some more pop on his punches. He need to actually hurt this dude. Something. I
mean, but J Rock was like, J Rock wasn't feather fisted out there. Like he was throwing some good shots. He was landing some good shots on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was definitely landing the shots, but he just couldn't. It didn't seem like he respected it as much as as desired. Like it was definitely, it gave him something to think about, but the dude was trading for a reason. He knew he wouldn't get seriously hurt off this guy unless he really fumbled.
It was a good fight though. Both guys came to fight. Both guys showed, I know, both guys showed well for themselves. It's just I think like Stormy said, and looking back at it, he was right. That cut that cut he sustained, kind of it seemed like that cut that he sustained altered his mindset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're right though. It was a good fight, man. It was really solid.
Shit, now we got a homecoming fight in pretty soon with Caleb Plant. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Hopefully,
laugh if Caleb Plant got knocked out.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, because like I said, I haven't seen the guy that Caleb Plant fought, but shit, 31 wins, 28 knockouts.
That usually translates to knockovers. If they
knockovers
level, yeah. Let's see this here.
What are we talking about?
Caleb Plant's guy. He's gonna fight.
Feint, because they don't, because in Germany they don't really pronounce the G, do they? It's like Fainsburn, whatever. What? Forgot his name now already.
He can definitely catch him. It looks like mostly all knockouts, like you said. Yeah, maybe he could catch him. And he's 24. Huh?
What, 24? 24 wins or 24 in age?
24 in age. Yeah, Brooklyn. I might have to tune into that Caleb Plant fight. Shout out.
Brooklyn there.
He says he's about to get off from work, and he heard J-Rock messed up. Yeah, J-Rock fumbled. J-Rock fumbled, dude.
J-Rock.
Yeah, he dropped ball.
I was like, damn, this is gonna be like a long night. Then
Yeah.
I didn't get, you know. I thought maybe J-Rock's gonna pull it with this, you know, just about one of those fights. Hello?
Yeah.
What are you reading?
No, I was just looking through a news feed. No, this J-Rock thing is over. I know. I might. Yeah. What's up, Brooklyn?
What up? Yeah, my fucking internet connection just like went flatline real quick.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh boy, son.
I said the Caleb Plant fight. The guy has a ton of knockouts, like you were saying, and he's 24 years old too.
Oh really? Oh shit, man.
Caleb Plant's 27, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, guys, once this Alvarez is over, I'm gonna do a post fight. So if you guys want to check my post fight out, you're welcome.
All right.
Oh yeah, I'll be listening on because I'm still gonna be I can still rap with y'all, but I actually got like some work to do. I've been slacking, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, I might cut this down in like 5-10 minutes or so.
Yeah. We could keep rapping. You know what I'm saying?
The reason I'm mad at Caleb Plant is because, you know, he basically stole Jordan Hardy from all of us. You know?
He said stole from all of us, dog. Come on. Oh shit.
Yeah, he's got a decent, from the looks of it, this Vincent cat from Deutschland.
Yeah.
Not that bad, actually. Not bad. I'm reading his resume.
Some of yours, if a man can take a.
Yeah.
Vincent.
She was never if a man could take her.
Yeah. Well, she should have went.
Fine butts.
Feigen boots.
Is that how it's pronounced? Feigen boots.
I have no idea. I just took a guess.
Sounds like Feigen boots.
Faggot boots.
I want to watch this fight because I want to see if Alida Alvarez is going to come and fight tonight, since he took a dive in the Kovalev rematch.
Man, that Kovalev fight, bro. That was bad.
He can throw punches in that fight. How you gonna come into a rematch with a guy that you knocked out and not throw punches at him? Come on.
Yeah, how the fuck does that work?
Oh, this fight's starting right now. Okay.
Probably after, if he wins this fight, he'll probably fight Jesse Fart after this.
Jesse
Hart is shit, man. He's the shits, as you guys say in America.
Yeah. I've never been a fan. Like, I'm not like, it's not a personal against the guy. It's just I've never like I was never on the Jesse Hart train, honestly.
Yeah. He's just so unrefined. He's just so raw. That's it. He could do better, but I don't know what's wrong with that guy.
Yeah, I feel with Jesse Hart. He's just very sloppy.
Yeah,
he's very sloppy. Like the thing that just everything that he does it just looks weird. Like the way he throws his jab, the way he throws like everything, bro. It's just you wonder. And it goes back to what Stormy always says. You wonder, like, who these trainers are, man. These trainers out here,
right.
You know. Obviously, you know, I'm not qualified to be no trainer or anything like that. You know what I mean? I'm just a fan and shit. But it's just like, man, dude.
Isn't it funny, Brooklyn, how when I call it to your attention, you could see it?
Yeah. Seriously.
Right.
When I say these things that I'm saying, they're not just me just talking.
Oh, I know that.
Well, I no, but I'm explaining, my case
Yeah.
and my but I purposefully talk about these things to draw and shed light on it because
Yes.
you're looking at something totally different. But if I give you a broader lens to view through, then you could see even more than what you knew was before you. You see,
Yes.
and that gives you a greater perspective on how to objectively look at what you're seeing. And even when you talk about it, you can say, hey, wait a minute, I've been enlightened at this and that. And next thing you know, you're expanding yourself because of this being and understand only trainers are going to talk about this amongst each other. So unless you got a trainer like Emmanuel Stewart used to sit ringside at HBO, and Jim Lampley and Larry Merchant used to try to talk like they knew what they was talking about.
Yeah.
And Emmanuel would always interchime with something like, well, one left hook on the jaw will solve all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He wouldn't argue with them, but he would present some kind of hypothesis that'll shut down the foolishness that they were saying.
Yes.
Because Larry Merchant had a way of saying things about a fighter. If they weren't doing what he wanted them to do, then they weren't nothing. And I remember George Foreman telling Larry Merchant one time, well, Larry, why don't you get in there? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing when I talk with you guys and we talk it up about the sport, and I can offer something of my experience and observations because otherwise you're not going to get that.
Yes.
Right.
Like for example, like I can remember years ago, and I'll give you an example, Stormy. Like I can remember years ago, I would see you see guys use the shoulder roll and shit. And I'm thinking, and in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm just thinking, okay, it's just a tactic, you know what I'm saying? It's just like a style like everybody else, and I accepted it. But then you will, and I know you're not the biggest fan of that particular style, you know what I mean? And when you speak, and then like you talked about your guys with their hands down and shit like that and stuff like that, and I'm like, yeah, and then like I really think about it, and then like it really like makes sense. Even me, like sometimes like I'll shadow box and stuff, man. I keep my hands up, I keep both hands up, man. Yeah, bro.
Because if you practice it, it become a habit.
Yeah.
These guys sparring in the gym, they got to be taking the same shots they're taking in a fight in the gym. That's why they become, shop worn. Like look at Peter Quillen. Peter Quillen doesn't have a lot of fights. He's got like 30 fights or something, 30 plus. But the way he talks and slurs and stuff, that's from gym wars. And I know those guys in New York, they do compete hot and heavy in their gyms.
Mm-hmm.
You don't wars in the gym. You fight in the ring where you get paid. You hone your skills in the gym. You learn. That's where you practice and you learn and develop. You don't go in there to fight a championship fight against a sparring partner. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. And you could probably say that with J-Rock. Because would you say, because you just said out in New York, a lot of wars and stuff like that in New York, would you say like you could probably say the same thing for Philadelphia, right?
Exactly. Absolutely for Philadelphia. Look at Meldrick Taylor. If you thought Terry Mills talks horrible, Meldrick Taylor, you probably can't understand a word he said.
Yeah. It's cringy, But the thing about it, but the thing with like I said, with J-Rock, the first thing I noticed was like, I want to say like his left eye was already puffy and walking into the ring.
Both of them were, bro.
Yeah, they were puffy already.
Yes. Now I don't know. I know he has like that. Some guys have that kind of puppy dog eyes where your skin on your eyes kind of droop or whatever. I don't know what that is, but I noticed that too. But I've noticed it, like even when he's not fighting, he's just one of those fighters or people who's
Yeah.
got those bags under his eyes. But that could become a factor in a fight.
But you could probably say a cause of that, because J Rock is somebody, he's been a fighter since he was like a little kid.
Mhm.
He's not somebody like we're not talking about a guy like a Wilder who started boxing at 20, 2021. Like that man, you know what I'm saying? He's probably been through those Philly wars in the gym.
What I used to do, Brooklyn, with guys that I work with in the gym, and even in the amateurs, we have a guy, like when they having their amateur fights in the tournaments and stuff.
Mm.
When I get a guy ready for a fight, when we back there warming up and stuff, I used to have one of those. Well, I still keep them. Those sticks of cocoa butter, and you push them up like a little push up. You push it comes in a little vial. Cocoa butter.
Yeah.
I used to take the cocoa butter, warm it up a little bit and where it gets soft, and rub it around the guy's eyes, like right underneath your eye, right over your eyebrow, right around along your eyebrow. Moisturize the skin really good there. Rub that in. And do that before we use any Vaseline or anything. And that would make the skin soft and flexible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Around the eyes. And I didn't have a lot of problem with guys getting cuts, but you can still end up getting a cut. But it's kind of one of those things where I would do that because when you put Vaseline, Vaseline can be rubbed off when the punches come, but also when you start putting water on a guy, of course, the oil gel of the Vaseline and water don't really mix well, so it'll just come off.
Right.
When you moisturize that skin underneath before you get to doing that, it helps. It helps a lot.
Wow. Yeah, even me personally, like I don't use I know that's like a big thing in boxing, using Vaseline. Like just me, like just in my everyday, like I don't use Vaseline, because I use like shea butter and stuff, like just pure shea butter or something like that. But I don't even mess with that Vaseline stuff, because I heard that stuff that's not even like natural shit.
It's not a real option if you're talking about for boxers in the ring, but cocoa butter is fine because cocoa has all of the emollients and everything in there for the skin and everything. That's why it's good. You put it across the forehead, you put it across the eyebrow, and it doesn't look like nothing, but your face is just a little moist or damp or whatever. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
See it. It's white. It's on your skin. It's white. You can see it. And Vaseline doesn't usually be effective. I remember when I saw Evander Holyfield getting ready to fight Riddick Bowe in their first fight, and the fighters had come to the stadium, the preliminary cards had taken place, and next thing you know, when they showed the fighters in the locker room getting ready for the fight, warming up, and I looked at Evander and I was like, I saw something I had never seen from him before. He had a whole bunch of Vaseline on his forehead, and I said to myself, I've watched Evander fight a lot. I never saw Evander with all that Vaseline on his face like that, on his forehead primarily, over his eyes and in the middle of his forehead and stuff. And I said to myself, I said, you know what that told me? I'm going to ask you three guys, what do you think that meant that they had all that Vaseline on Evander's forehead?
All the Vaseline on Evander's forehead. Hold on, let me think.
And he was getting really close.
Say again?
He had a cut on his forehead.
Right, he was warming up in the dressing room before he fought Riddick Bowe for the first time. And mind you, he had never had Vaseline on his face like that before. It was visible. I mean, he may have used it before, but it was absolutely visible on this particular night.
On his forehead?
Yeah.
I'm saying he probably had a cut on his forehead.
Nope.
Sorry.
I'm thinking.
Was it to avoid getting one within the fight?
What's that?
Was it to avoid to get caught with it when he was going to fight Riddick?
No.
I thought
Alex, it wasn't that. What about you, Brooklyn? What do you think?
I'll say like, because Riddick is taller, so more than likely, like, he's probably focused on, like, he's probably thinking, okay, he's gonna be landing jabs like on his forehead, so maybe to, like,
bingo, brother, you got it.
Bingo. Oh, nice.
That's exactly what it told me. They were conceding that Evander was going to take a lot of jabs from Riddick Bowe that night.
Right.
And you see Brooklyn, details.
Yeah.
Something like that. You see the fighters warming up, you say, damn, he got a lot of grease on his face, but you wouldn't think about what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
But see, Bowe was younger. He was 24 years old. Holyfield, I think, was 30, 31, something like that when him and Bowe fought the first time. So if you think about it, all that on his forehead is conceding, even though you might not openly say it, but you say this guy got a jab, so we want to make sure we keep moisture on your face because you're gonna absorb some blows. But see, that's what an experienced corner is gonna be looking at. So the average person don't know that, but an experienced corner recognizes that straight away. And guess what? Bowe was pumping that jab on his ass. So it's like, but the best way to stop a jabber is to jab with him.
Yeah. It's crazy.
He throw one, you throw two. He throw two, you throw three. You see?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's not just a matter of, slipping right or slipping left. You know what I'm saying? You just can't keep coming second. And that's another thing that I learned from you, Stormy. Wait, round 3 of this is an 11-round fight? Oh, this is a typo? This is crazy. I'm watching the ESPN card right now. It says 3 of 11. Yeah, that's more likely that's a typo.
Yeah,
but
that's why I call it top rank.
The top rank card. Yeah, man. What they type that shit they be doing. That shit is crazy, dog. What the fuck? 3 of 11. Yeah, because I noticed that. I just noticed that shit.
That sounds like something you hear in wrestling or something. On WWE.
No, Brooklyn, you were about to say something. That's something else you noticed about something I said.
Because I one of the things you said that I never heard before is like, I remember you mentioned, I don't know how long ago you said is like, you don't like when fighters are second. I remember you was describing Dominic Brazil. You was like, okay, Dominic Brazil type of guy who always come in second. When he throws the punch, then Dominic Brazil, and that's why like I didn't like the performance of Joey Spencer. He just like throughout the. Did you watch the fight, Stormy?
Yeah, I watched it while we were on here talking. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you agree that Joey Spencer was just second all the time?
Yep, absolutely. He was being second to a guy who didn't know how to be first. Huh? Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree 1,000%. Because I'm watching the fight. Again, he got his. That's why I said him. Like, I swear to God, but while I was watching the fight, I'm like, yeah, Stormy B-Man's not gonna like what he's seeing. You know what I mean? Because he have a guard, and then he would just bring his left hand down in a shell position, and then you're not throwing the jab. So 3 things that you point out, Stormy, all the time. Guys are not throwing the jab enough. Guys are coming second. You know what I'm saying? And
hands down.
And hands down.
Yeah, that's the one.
3 things that you point out. Joey Spencer did all what that's what he did throughout the fight, all throughout the whole fight.
And see, and wait till you see more of this other thing that I talk about. Fighters who smother their work. You get too close to the opponent where y'all get the mauling and grappling on each other when all you have to do is, you can use your hands to position a guy, but it has to be done craftily.
So, Jacob Jennings and E. Woodson in the chat, man. Yeah, not to cut you off. Go ahead, Stormy.
You have to do it craftily. If you go back and you look at some early George Foreman fights, he was a perfect example of people who position fighters with their hands. And I'm talking about the old George Foreman, who, when he had a fro. You watch him, he would push guys. He would push them, jab them, and push them. Jab them, and keep them in a certain distance or something. But when guys get too close, you can't get your work off. It's just like if you get a fighter hurt, you need to stay a certain distance from him so you can look at the condition he's in. So you know what shots to throw. Don't just dive in because he wobbled or whatever and dive in and go wild. You step in, and if you take your time, you can take him out of there because you'll know the proper shots to throw and everything. But these are the type of things, like I said, the coaches of today, they're not giving their fighters this. They're not.
Yeah.
Smothering your work is another thing. Like right now, I'm watching Alvarez and Shields. They keep falling into clinches because one guy don't know what to do, and it's Shields. Alvarez wants to fight him and hit him, but when he gets close to him, Shields looks to reach out and grab him.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now. Yeah,
I told you.
You can't fight that way. You have to step around the guy. Look at Shields. He's too close to the guy. Step out and give him an angle. Step around. But that's what makes for an ugly fight.
Yeah,
Alvarez is gonna knock him out.
He's gonna either knock him out or it's gonna be a fucking mummy fest for the rest of the night.
Mummy fest.
Yeah, a mummy fest. He's like, I'm gonna get you, mauling and shit. That's
the mummy now.
Universal monsters and shit. Mummy.
Hey, Stormy. So let me ask you a question because one of the criticisms now, Sean Porter he's a guy that always smothers his work, and you see that with Sean Porter now. Would you say
and dive into you? Yeah.
Now, would you say Sean Porter would be a better fighter if he had a better trainer? Like, do you think? Well, like, what do you think of? Because you see that I see that he's always smothering his work, and it seems like his daddy is not correcting that. So, do you think Sean Porter would have? Do you think Sean Porter would have had a better career with a more experienced, seasoned trainer?
Sean Porter, for his attributes and what he brings, what he has to offer, would benefit from the Mike Tyson Custody Amato style, the peekaboo style. He would work better out of that. And I had said from the first time I saw him, I was like, man, if Kevin Rooney could train Sean Porter, he could train him to be just like Mike Tyson, but at a smaller weight. Yeah. Because what it is when you're that way, you keep your hands up high, the peekaboo defense, you keep your hands up high and you shoot your jab, in increments of like 2s and 3s. But a lot of times you wait for the guy to punch at you so you can slip and counter. You see, that's what that is. And if you go back and watch his fight against Danny Garcia, he did it in spurts. He was really working the Custody Amato style. In one of the middle rounds, he actually stepped to the side and was throwing double hooks to the body to Danny. And I was like, man, he's fighting like Mike Tyson. This is what he needs to do. But he only did it for a little spell. He didn't do it consistently.
Yeah.
But that would be to his benefit because he's usually shorter than all his other opponents.
Yeah.
And he has a shorter reach and things like that. two things that he has that even Mike didn't have. Okay, he has conditioning first and foremost. Sean could go 12 with no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, but he also has an aggression that Mike didn't have. You know, Mike would be like against certain guys, he wouldn't be very aggressive. He would just wait for his opportunity. Well, Sean, he'll force the issue on you. He's not afraid, but he needs to have something that's advantageous for him so he could be effective. And that would be effective for him. That Custodio peekaboo style with someone like Kevin Rooney who can help teach him those upper body movements that you used to see Mike do when he was so good.
Yeah.
Sean could do that. It's too late in his career now. But man, when he was like 15, 20 fights in, it would have been great had they went to Kevin Rooney and said, hey, we would like you to teach us this. Can we hire you for that? Because I'm telling you, the only thing that is keeping Sean from dominating that division is that he don't have the punch. He don't have a punching power. If he had the punching power, he would be the man of that division.
Yeah.
Because he's fearless, he's aggressive, and he's well conditioned. Sean can go 12 rounds with no problem.
And also too, Sean Porter is someone with a lot of character. You know, he has a lot of intangibles about him. Like he has a lot of heart. You know.
Who asked me that question? Who was that asked me that?
I think I did.
Okay. So what do you think about my response? What I offered?
No, it sounds great. You know what? I remember I've watched clips of Dwight Muhammad Qawi, and I'm like, man, Sean Porter could do this. You know what I mean? Like his style or whatever. You know, like this is like he yeah, man. Like yeah, Sean Porter. He's like now that you talking about it, like with the trainers and all this shit, and Sean Porter's name just came in my mind, man, because like I said, man, like we just mentioned, like, you know, the guy he always smothers his work all the time. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, bro, like you could, because one of the reasons why you lose some of these fights is because you're not landing nothing clean. You know, getting a good position to land some clean, effective shots. You know, that's one of the scoring criteria, you know, effective aggression. Like he's aggressive, but unfortunately, a lot of times it's not effective. Oh, good shot.
And this damn Seals, bro. He looked in the hole so damn much he got caught.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I said that out loud. Y'all wasn't supposed to hear that, but no, it's just like, you know, I don't like dumb fighters, bro. I don't. It's like, what are you doing in the gym? Who's in the gym with you, watching you do this stupid stuff? He's in there looking to hold Alvarez every chance he gets. You're supposed to be throwing punches, bro. And if you're not throwing punches, get out of the way of the other guy's punches. Don't be in there leaning all on him and hugging and mauling and grabbing, because that's taxing to your conditioning. Do you know what it's like to be standing there pushing and shoving with a guy? That's like,
you out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man. Because and I've said this before, like when I watch like the old time fighters and stuff like that, I'll be watching these guys. I'm like, yo, bro, these dudes are so much better than today's fighters, man. It's like leaps and bounds better. Like you would think within time, you know, because of course, you know, you want the sport to evolve and shit like that and get better. Like you want the shit to be better, you know. But one of the things that's trippy is a lot of, it's like some of these trainers.
So you think things have regressed, Brooklyn?
Yeah, man. yeah, bro. Like because like when you watch clips of older fighters, like they were more complete.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They were more complete. They had more like they had more attributes. Like they were just more complete guys, bro. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these guys today.
If Seals would fight instead of looking at him trying to mean mug him to death and fucking let his hands go, you would have a fight here. But as soon as he gets any kind of range of Alvarez, he reaches out to grab. See, like, what are you just cocking that right hand for? Why are you not throwing it? Throw the damn right hand. Right there, throw. See, he's just looking at the guy. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I call fighters dumb. You in there as a punching bag. Because you're not punching and you're going to get fucking punched. So you're a fucking punching bag. A live punching bag. But I say these things, it's like, okay, but if I'm looking at this, imagine if I'm in his corner, what I would be.
Oh, you'll be on his head.
Look at he's standing in range to get shots off, and he's just looking at the dude. You know why? Because he's waiting for him to get a little bit closer so he can reach out and grab him, like he just did.
And then his left hand is down.
Yeah.
You know, because like I remember, because another reason why I always reference that
his left hand is down.
Yeah, so he keeps it. He you know, a lot of these fighters, man, they always want to.
Go ahead.
See, Alvarez is 35 years old, so he's like waiting patiently to get his win, and then he launches an attack. See, I can tell what he's doing. He's not looking to hold or nothing. He's waiting, getting his breath because the guy's not doing anything, and then he launches an attack on the guy where he could get like 2 or 3 shots in before the guy reaches out and start hugging him again. But he ain't got to worry about being knocked out by the dude because he can see everything that the guy winds up to throw at him, but he's only throwing shots like, get off of me shots. He ain't throwing shots with mean intentions like, I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to knock you out. He's only, reacting. Like I said, behind.
That was the type of shots that homeboy Jesse Hart was throwing last week. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
But I was
how Smith was getting at him.
Yeah.
He was fighting out front.
No, but I was thinking about your comment with when you got your left hand down, and when you said that, now it makes me think about Lennox Lewis, because you remember that clip of when Lennox Lewis was in the parking lot with Deontay Wilder, and he was telling Deontay Wilder, keep the left hand out more because you're closer to the target. But if you throw in your jab from your hip, like it's like you automatically throwing an ineffective jab because it's not getting to the target as fast as you want the jab to get to. You know what I mean? Like
exactly. And when Lennox was teaching him that, Lennox was also telling him that your left hand should be even with your shoulder. The top of your glove should be like at the height of your shoulder. So when you do shoot that jab, if a guy steps to you, you already beat him and cut the distance down by snapping that jab out and let him run right into it.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah, man.
I saw him when they were in the parking lot at nighttime, and he was showing him how to use the jab.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yo, guys, I'm gonna hit the sack. It was good hearing it. I'm gonna hear the rest of this as a snooze.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Okay, Alex, good to hear from you, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. All right, man. See you, Tyrone. See you, Stormy. See you, Brooklyn.
All
the best.
Out, bro. Peace out, my bro.
I might shut this down pretty soon anyway. So.
Yeah. No doubt. Yeah, man. These fighters, bro. I mean, what are you gonna do? Yes, I mean, it's like you know, they fight their way, and you know, they whatever they do, you know, you just accept the result. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, like just from us as a spectator, you know, I mean, you see the things they do wrong or whatever. Or, I'm in no position to keep saying, okay, he's doing this wrong, he's doing that wrong. But you know, you learn from. I learned from guys like yourself, Stormy, and other guys. You know, they point things out, and then it makes me think about it. And then you see what the fighters are doing, and it's like, okay, you want to keep your left hand down, okay, you know, you're gonna get a nice right hand to your grill. You know what I mean? It's accepted.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Julian J. Rock Williams, bro. Boxing. Whew.
It's a hell of a sport. Man.
It's a hell of a sport, man. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. Oh, he's done.
He's finished. He baited him into that. That dude is done. Ref, don't wave it off, ref. Damn, what the ref is still counting for? The dude asking for a pillow. Shit.
Yeah. I missed the knockdown, man. I was looking at my computer screen. Shit. I missed the knockout.
He clipped the fuck out of him.
Let me see. I want to see what you do.
Man, that was a beautiful right hand counter. He baited the guy. He had him following him around. He had at his corner.
Yeah, Tyrone called him like, yeah, he's gonna get him out of here.
He knocked him out.
Yeah.
I told you that fucking dude sucks. Did you see him versus Rodriguez?
No, Alvarez won, bro. Alvarez won.
Oh, not Alvarez. I said Seals.
Oh, Seals, yeah.
He fucking sucks, dude. Did you see him versus Rodriguez? I sent it in the WhatsApp, man. Fucking Dookie.
He said Dookie.
He's mad because he got knocked out. He mad. Dude, you didn't show that much energy in the fight. Get the fuck out of here.
He was literally all over the place.
You get mad at people and shit. You should have been mad at Alvarez and threw punches at him.
Oh.
Who the fuck is this corner man of him that got fucking tattoo on his forehead and shit? Get the fuck out of here with that dumb shit. Dude, he hit him clean. You see that?
Yeah. He got full extension.
Oh. His legs was.
What kind
He had Nick Mortis.
I swear it's so story. Like, we just said this shit. Like, I'm just saying this shit. Like, okay, you know, you accept the result. You know, you want to keep your left hand down. Either you know you want to get a right hand on your grill. And that's exactly what happened. Oh shit! Just, you know, like we're just spectators. We in our living rooms. You know what I'm saying? We enjoy the sport of boxing. We giving these guys ratings. They perform the way they perform. We see the mistakes they do. You point all this stuff out. You know, you live with the result, right? You keep your left hand down, you're gonna get a right hand in your grill, man.
I'm gonna tell you something. Now, this goes back to what I said at the beginning of the fight. The reason I wanted to watch this fight, I said I want to see if Alvarez gonna fight tonight, or if he gonna continue like he did when he took a dive against Kovalev. Now, Brooklyn. Do you see what I was saying? Because it looked Alvarez took a dive. He took a loss against Kovalev under the table. You know, he didn't go in there in that rematch to knock Kovalev out a second time. You see him hit this guy? He never threw a punch like that at Kovalev in 12 rounds of their rematch. Never. Yeah. And he pieced Kovalev the fuck up in their first fight.
Yeah, he did.
You see what I'm saying? So now you know when you look at this stuff, you could tell what you're looking at. He timed that guy. That guy was walking to him, and he got all chin. I think the dude's chin is in the 6th row back there somewhere.
Yeah. Whew. Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely early candidate.
If he would have hit Kovalev with that, if he would have hit Kovalev with that, he would have went. You saw how Kovalev went down from Canelo's right hand. You think Canelo is harder than Elita Alvarez? No. See, I'm telling you, bro. I know what I be talking about, man.
I know, man. That's crazy. I know, man. I know, bro. Man, dog. I mean, I'm laughing, but hopefully, he's good. I don't want to, I don't want to come across like, okay, I'm laughing at his downfall and shit. But it's just funny how we point this stuff out, and then the shit happens. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because and this is why I'm worried about Joey Spencer, because I'm intrigued with Joey Spencer because I do think he's a talent. I do think he's a talent. You know what I'm saying? But I as I was watching that fight, I was saying to myself, man, when he gets up there in the ranks and he's fighting somebody that's more skilled, and he's at 154, and we see how talent rich that division is. He's at 154. You keep you doing all this shit, dogs, and you keep it bro. One of these days, man, somebody's gonna capitalize off of that shit because the thing that's crazy with these fighters, right, is they're in a Philly shell position. But if you remember, but for Floyd, most of it, his hands would be up, but a lot of times he'd be in that Philly shell position when he's against the ropes. He wasn't just coming out automatically on the Philly shell. He was throwing punches at, he was first. He was shooting the jab. He was pulling that pull counter, like he's looking to hit you with shots. He's not out here just on a Philly shell, just waiting for you to throw shots all the time. You know what I mean? Oh man,
Absolutely.
The guys in the middle of the ring in a Philly shell posture. We call the taco shell and shit. Taco shell posture. That's how I'm gonna start calling that shit. Taco shell posture, man. Philly shell. Shit, and you see, and you look at a taco shell. That shit is easy to crack. You see?
Yeah. All right, guys. I think I might shut shop down.
All right, no doubt, bro. It's good talking to y'all, man. I'm gonna. Yeah. Hey, Storm, you say you're going live, right?
Going live, right? I'll be on there.
Yeah, I'll be listening.
5 minutes.
I'll definitely be listening on, man. It was great talking to you guys, bro. I really enjoy, talking boxing with you guys, man. It's really a lot of times, I'll not do personal work just because I want to talk boxing with y'all. But I'm gonna stay up for a little bit to get some work done.
Okay.
I'll be listening on, Stormy.
Shout out,
all right, man.
Jacob Jennings, Brooklyn Stormy, and we're out.
All right, salute, bro. Salute, y'all.
Bro. All right.